What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sanda Sensei here to educate on everything anime, because y'all know I love me some anime. And guys, I was watching a new up-and-coming show that is very promising in my opinion, and it's called The Rise of the Shield Hero. And to be honest with you guys, like I started thinking about the show, man, and I thought Naofumi doesn't realize how lucky he is. So I'm gonna break down why I think Naofumi is the luckiest character on this show to actually get the shield and not the other weapons. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about is the show. Basically, Naofumi is a run-of-the-mill otaku. He's just living his life. He goes to a library and he finds a book and he gets sucked into another world because of this book, where he's tasked to fight these wave of monsters with 3 other guys who all 4 of them are considered heroes. And one has a shield, one has a sword, one has a spear, and one has a bow. So that's basically the breakdown of the show, right? And it just talks about Naofumi's situation in life in general. Now, me personally, you know, at first I was watching the show, I was like, he gets a shield. Like, come on, he gets a shield. But then, as I watched the show and as I thought about it more, he's the luckiest guy on the show. And the reason why I think he is the luckiest character is because of football terminology. And yes, I do watch football. I'm breaking all anime stereotypes. But the reason why I think that is because of certain terminology in football which says defense wins championships. Because all throughout the season and everything like that, everybody's worried about offense. But usually what wins the game at the end of the game is defense. A very good defense wins the game. And that's because you got to protect your end zone just like you got to protect yourself. And Naofumi has the best thing to protect himself, which is a shield. This shield can do a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do an airstrike shield where it makes like a magical shield that pops up in front of him. He makes a dome around him. It protects him greatly. I mean, even when he gets attacked by monsters and he didn't block it with his shield, he takes less damage because he's a shield hero. Now, for me, that automatically makes you, in a good situation. Because even if you get injured, you're not going to take as much damage as the other 3 heroes would. Because, again, you are the shield hero. So for me, that automatically gives him a leg up. Because, yes, great, everybody has defense, everybody can use great defense. But when you do get hit, because eventually you're going to get hit, can you take the hit? Can you take the punishment? And if everybody was getting hit at the same time, Naofumi would take the less damage. That's just being honest. The second reason why I think Naofumi is the luckiest character is because with these shields and weapons in general, shield, sword, spear, bow, you're only allowed to carry that weapon. You cannot carry any other weapon. Naofumi tried to carry a sword and he couldn't do it. And obviously, same thing goes with the other heroes. So, at first I thought Naofumi was at a disadvantage because of this. Now, you only have a shield, no sword, nothing to fight with your other hand. And then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, well, that means the same thing for these guys. So, as far as defense, they can't carry a shield. They can't carry anything, weapon-wise that would protect them, 1. And 2, Naofumi has the best protection out of all of them. And secondly, Naofumi still can use his shield as a weapon. Technically, he can smash you in the face with his shield. Look at Captain America. And also, if he learns some kind of martial arts or just how to fight in general, he has a free hand he can do a lot of things with. Not only can he, attack you with the shield, but he also can attack you with his free hand, which he was doing in the beginning before he got his companion. So, Naofumi has an offense and a defense. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in football, they say the best defense can turn into offense. Because at the end of the day, if you get a pick and you run in for a touchdown, that defense turned into offense. And same thing with Naofumi. Naofumi, if he used that airstrike shield and pushes you up against a wall, that defense just turned into offense. And he has a free hand where he can do, a multitude of things. Obviously, if he learns some kind of martial arts, he can use that hand. And just in general, having a free hand is pretty beneficial. Unlike the bow and arrow or the spear that uses both hands. So I think Naofumi definitely has a leg up in that situation. And the best part about it for Naofumi is you're always going to have the element of surprise. Nobody expects much from the shield hero. Everybody expects the sword hero, the spear hero, the bow hero to be, the best heroes because they have offensive weapons. Whereas everybody undermines a shield hero. Obviously, Naofumi's feeling that in the show. So you always have the element of surprise. Everybody's going to underestimate your ability. So you always have the element of surprise. When somebody underestimates you and they come in, maybe, overconfident, that's when they make mistakes. And that's where you strike as a shield hero. Whereas, the sword hero or the spear hero or the bow hero, everybody's going to be on guard. Okay, this guy has a sword in his hand. Like, I'm going to be prepared. If this guy has a spear, I'm going to be prepared. But when a guy has a shield and nothing else, you're like, all right, well, I can take this guy. All he's going to do is block, right? Wrong. Naofumi has the best situation. We've seen guys with very good defenses before, like Gara-san, his absolute defense. Or Neji with his, rotation, which is a very good defense. Defense matters. And Naofumi has the best defense out of all the other characters. And he can also generate an offense, which, yes, his offense is not going to be as great as the others because he doesn't have a sword or anything like that. But their defense will be vastly weaker than his defense. And like I said, he can take a punishment and they can't. So if somebody gets through their defense, it could be a fatal blow for them. Whereas Naofumi, if he has to, he can always go by his shield. And plus, his shield makes, potions and medication for him in general. So I think Naofumi is in the best situation. I think it just makes the most sense, and obviously they're placating that, he's going to be better than what he is. But I just think, man, he lucked out with the shield instead of the sword or spear, in my opinion. Class is dismissed. So guys, make sure you share all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section, man. Let me know how you feel about Naofumi, man. Do you think he's lucky for being a shield hero or unlucky? Put that in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about my comments or my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the comment section below. Share all your anime stuff. You know what I'm saying? Share this to all your anime fans, anime friends. Let them know, that Sanda Sensei is here to educate y'all, man. And thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing support, man. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.